Grateful for the fan support. Again, I think anytime our arena gets full, and especially when the students are alive, man, that creates such a home court advantage. And to our guys' credit, they gave them something to cheer about. As you can probably tell, this is a fairly selfless team. It's kind of uh, how I think our program has continued to grow and evolve. Because Charleston's really good. They're not only talented, but they're super well coached. And they got some injuries that they're dealing with right now. But after a first half where I thought, and we probably should have stretched it out a little bit more, and they went on a 7-0 run near the end of the half, that I thought there would be a chance that our guys would be deflated a little bit, and that didn't happen. The second half, we were sharp, especially offensively, but really tough-minded defensively. Questions?
Caden, we know what he can do. We've seen it a lot. He missed his first couple tonight. Missed, was 0 for the other night. But those three threes he had in quick succession there to start the second half seemed like that kind of gave you guys the separation you needed, and you're able to ride that kind of tail.
Yeah, it's Caden Matheny. It's Matheny. He's just got that ability, and the way their defense was covering our guards and trying to play no catch, no help. I think it obviously there was a lot of space, and that's usually healthy for our offense. And when you have Caden, Brett, Colin, JJ on the floor at the same time, and Zach Cleveland, who's I guess he was close to a triple double. It's a tough lineup to defend. But we had to be warriors on the other end, and I thought our guys did a good job of that.
Despite the 7-0 run they went on earlier in the game, you guys still were able to keep the lead by a very significant margin. What was kind of the key success in being able to hold that lead and keep them at bay every time they would come back and score another?
Well, we're not too attached to the scoreboard. Tell me your name again.
Avery.
Avery.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Avery. We're not too attached to the scoreboard. We try and live possession by possession. So I think our guys did a nice job of responding tonight. And John, you've seen us play like when we're tough to score against defensively, and we get a chance to get out, especially with all those guards on the court. Yeah, I think you got a chance to. I think you got a chance to have some runs yourself.
Looked like Colin also, kind of pick and chose his spots. I think he ended up with 23. In the first half, he was really getting to the bucket. It seemed like they were overplaying, which I'm sure that's what's going to happen a lot and has happened a lot in the past. How important was it for him to kind of be able to attack the defense and score at the
Yeah,
bucket?
John, we talked about this the last time you and I were in here. Like he's as underrated as a point guard as there is in the country. Obviously, I'm biased, but the things that he does on the court allows us to play the way we do. We literally don't have to call plays. Like we can even suggest some things that teams think that we're doing it and we're not doing it. And that's Colin Porter, Zach Cleveland, and a host of others. So I think he's got that wherewithal. Like a great point guard makes everybody else around them better, and he's that. So when you say pick and choose spots, like I think sometimes he's willing to defer his own for hours, and to have a leader like that, it's pretty special.
I think he ended up with 5 turnovers tonight. It was only two midway through the second half, and ended up 18 to 7 points off turnovers. How important is that to your cause, especially against a team like Charleston?
Yeah, we're always trying to take care of the ball, right? I think it's paramount. We had 10 against in our first game, and I just some of that was opening game jitters, but again, we got to keep. This is a process. This is November the 7th, and there's a lot of room for improvement. But I'm pleased because it's College of Charleston, Chris Mack, their staff, terrific program, and had a chance to play someone really good at home. That's a good deposit for us. Long way to go, a lot to work on, but pleased with the result.
And just keeping with the theme of being early in the season, you guys play Florida Atlanta next. Is there going to be kind of similar mindset going into the game against them, or are you guys going to try to do something different? Or
Avery, we are who we are. Like we don't change a whole bunch. Obviously, we'll watch. They play Boston College. We'll get to see them tomorrow. That's the advantage of being the home team. You get a little chance to live scout. So, but John Jacobs, he's one of the best young coaches in the country, and you want to talk about spacing the floor and three balls. They can really shoot it, and they run great offense. So that'll be a tough challenge. We're 0-2 against them in the field of 68, so need to try and get one.
You're able to get Josh Smith in there for a few
Yeah.
minutes. How good is that for him? I mean, he hadn't played in over 20 months, I think.
I wanted to get him more. I just thought the game was so tight, and I'm happy he played tonight. And I think because he didn't play too much, he'll play again on Sunday. Thanks, guys.